right, guys. We talked a little bit about expanding logarithmic expressions, basically taking it from being one logarithm to being this large sum and difference of logarithms. Well, now we're going to do the opposite because sometimes it's helpful for it to be in this unified form and sometimes it's useful to be in the expanded form. So we need to know how to go back and forth. So let's start with this one. If you add exponents, that's like multiplying. So this is going to be log of 7x. Okay. Now, similar here, we're adding some, we're subtracting some. Now, what does the subtracting do? Remember, that's like division. So here's what I like to do on these. Whenever you have a fraction, I call this multiplication land, and this is division land, okay? Anything up here is being multiplied. Anything down here is being divided. So I'm going to say, okay, log 3x, because these are both positive. They're being multiplied. But these are negative. They're being divided. So these are going to go down here. All right. Now here we have something being multiplied. Remember, when you multiply an exponent, it's like taking the exponent of that exponential. So this is going to wind up being log of x to the 7. All right. Now look at this guy right here. Now, I'm going to do this kind of the long way the first time, but this is something that you can kind of shortcut once you have done enough of them. So if this is being multiplied, I could rewrite this as log of x to the third minus log of y squared plus log z to the sixth minus log 3 to the fifth. All right. And now I can do the stuff that I did before. I can say, all right. So this guy and this guy are being multiplied because they have positive. These guys are going to wind up being divided because they've got the negative sign. So x to the third, z to the sixth, and then y squared and 3/5. Now, I will say this, your homework will probably not allow you to leave it in 3 to the 5th, because that's not really simplified. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. I don't know, 9 times 9 times 3, this is 81. Times 3, this is 243. So it would expect you to write 243 here. And that's kind of fully simplified or whatever. All right. So let's do one more. Now, there's a couple of ways that we can approach this problem. Honestly, the easiest way is probably just distributing. So I'm going to call this 2 log x plus 2 log y minus log of 4 minus log z. Now, I told you before, once you get good at this, you can kind of shortcut this. So let me see if I can write this in one fell swoop. So this guy is positive. It's going to be in multiplication land. But the exponent's going to be 2x squared. This guy is going to be in multiplication land, and its exponent is going to be 2. These guys are both going to be in division land. Okay, so with no exponent, and we can go ahead and write this is 8. All right. So that's how you unify your logarithmic expressions And we're going to be using that a lot in the next section to help us solve these guys. So there you go.